The Federal Drug Administration has approved a new opioid drug, saying it will help injured soldiers. However, critics say the release of this drug will only worsen the opioid epidemic we've seen already rampant here in the U.S. in recent years. And as Ashlee Banks reports, this drug could be one of the nation's strongest yet.
Despite the nation's opioid crisis, the FDA has approved a new opioid medication that could potentially be 10 times more powerful than fentanyl.
Dasuvia is a tablet that's administered under the tongue by healthcare providers. The drug is given to patients in hospitals, surgical centers, and emergency rooms. It will not be available in retail pharmacies or for outpatient use. It will strictly be in the hands of healthcare providers. The drug will also come labeled with warnings for healthcare professionals, discussing the risk of misuse and abuse that leads to addiction and overdose death. The FDA warns nurses and doctors the drug cannot be used for more than 72 hours. Being that the nation is facing a major opioid crisis, even with these regulations, the FDA can assure this drug won't make its way onto the street. Just last month, President Donald Trump signed legislation to battle the opioid crisis.
We're gathered together today to address America's drug and opioid crisis, and a crisis it is, which now claims 70,000 lives a year. 1 year ago, I addressed the nation in this very room and declared the opioid crisis a national public health emergency.
With the release of this new drug, many argue matters could only get worse. The FDA commissioner defended the approval of the new opioid, saying in a statement, the agency is taking new steps to more actively confront this crisis, while also paying careful attention to the needs of patients and physicians managing pain. The commissioner says this drug can benefit soldiers who have been injured on the battlefield. The Department of Defense took part in developing the drug and says it's a priority for the Pentagon because it fills an unmet need. The commissioner said earlier in the year more people die in the U.S. each year from drug overdoses than from breast cancer. The citizen group put out a statement opposing this new drug, saying, quote, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is recklessly and needlessly endangering people by approving a super strong opioid. Dr. Sidney Wolf, founder and senior advisor of the group, added, it is certain that Dasuvia will worsen the opioid epidemic and kill people needlessly.
Despite criticism of the new opioid, the FDA is expected to make the drug available in the first quarter of 2019. In Washington, Ashlee Banks, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.